could not fault their work and the forbidden fruit period, you know, building anticipation.
Forbidden fruit, without doubt, is the best strategy that I've encountered in 28 years of selling real estate for the sale of residential property. As an auctioneer for 16 and as a real estate agent for that long, I've looked at all different ways of marketing property, but forbidden fruit is head and shoulders above all of the rest that I've ever tried.
Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our street.
Call it out of your will. What have you got? How much? For number 65 Dudley Street Semaphore, I'm in your hands. 350 with number 22. Welcome to the bidding. All the very best of luck. It's with our opening bidder at $350,000, and I'll take your tens in time from there at 350. It's with the right-hand side now at 350. At 350, it's bid away to the right-hand side now at 350,000. At 350,000, bid away to the right now at $350,000. We have it at 350, looking for 360. At $398,000. Where are we with number 40? It's over here.
Clenching my fists at this point, saying, "Come on, just a touch more."
400? 400, she says. Thank you very much. At $400,000, bid down the middle now at 400. $400,000 with number 16. At 400, we have it still taking ones. At $400,000 is bid down here now at 400.
So it was awesome, more than awesome.
$400,500, we have it over here on the left-hand side. It's against you.
I think in all our expectations were exceeded.
Very much so.
They just don't pop up every day, do they? No wonder there's a number of you here, ladies and gentlemen, seeking this one.
Well,
they are quite rare. This beautiful, this close to Semaphore Road. An absolute beauty. You'll wait months before you find another one. Wherever this one sells, it'll just be the bar over which the next one will jump. At $404,000, still fabulous buying at that. For the first time of calling. At $404,000 for the second time of calling. 404. 410. 410? Okay, 410, and the number is number 8D. Number 8D, welcome to the bidding. I think that's your first bid, sir. Best of luck. 411 over here, it's back with number 14 now, it's against you, $411,000. At $411,000 on the left-hand side now at 411, can I say 415 for you? 411, it's over here, 415, sir. 415, he says, 8D. 415 and 20, sir. Might be the right time for that. I know you've got it. At 415,000, it's over here then. At 415, I'll go through the calls then. At 415,000. At $415,000. First call then. At $415,000. Second call. At $415,000. 417, welcome back. Number 14, back at 417,000 now. At 417, 420, sir, is it? 428D, I'm a mind reader. 420, he says. 420, it's on the right-hand side now at 420. At 420. At $420,000, bid over here, going through the calls then, at 420,000. First call, at 420,000. Second call at $420,000. Third and final call then at 420. Are you done and silent? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to refer that bid to my vendor.
You don't really know until you see it. And also to be behind, because I've been to his auctions before, just watching, which is one of the reasons. Well, I think we chose them, but to be sort of on the other side and to sort of see the negotiation stuff, you know, it was very much, you get a much bigger picture of what he actually does for a job. So, no.
How he earns his money.
Absolutely, absolutely. But no, it was great.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it's rewarded. Just referring to our previous bid, which is at $420,000, which is with number 8D over here. You've agreed to raise your bid. Every time I do this, a car comes past. So we try again. And for the third and final call then, ladies and gentlemen, are you all done and silent? I'll check with you one last and final time. Be sure. Are you done and silent then? Then bid, offered, commiserations to our runners-up, and sold. Congratulations to our purchasers. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our street.
Yeah, and Megan was, I guess, the go-to person really for all of it. So she coordinated all of the home inspections. She was the one that we'd call if we had questions. She was the one that would come to us if there were questions either way. She was the one we dealt with, I think, probably 98% of the time. It was, we met Steve in the beginning of it, and then we met Steve the day before. And apart from that, it was all Megan. She even called the day after Beck had our child. She called, because even though I think I had about 25 phone messages of friends and family here, there and everywhere. She called and I just picked up the phone and she said, look, I just had to call and tell you congratulations. So it was the full service. So
Kept us, kept in close contact with us
the whole time,
constantly.
And always just gave us an idea of how each home inspection went.
Yeah.
So after each one, she was like, there's this many people that are here. She'd often say there was lots of interest, and we didn't know, is that something they always say? But you just have to watch the thing at the end to know that she was onto it. So no, it was excellent. Yeah, no, really, really good.
You might be able to know a lot more if you're going to go to auction, I guess.
Yeah.
Make sure you've got.
Yep.
I think so.
And that's one thing. That's one of the reasons why we decided to go with Brock, is because they were very, I guess, aggressive in their advertising.
Very.
In the Advertiser, and I think the Times, and
just really, it just seemed really slick and professional. Like all the ads, and I remember saying that at the time. We'll go with them because of literally the way that they do their advertising. That's, I think, what for me got the foot in the door, and then it was just great that all the other stuff came later on. But yeah, I think aggressive is a good word, because it was just like, look, it was just out there. Yeah. This is the house. This is a fantastic place. Everything that he predicted, even though he didn't guarantee, but everything he predicted, he was correct. Steve was correct in, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
No, and for novices like us, they really guided us through the process, and it was.
And you want to be guided.
Reassuring to know that.
Well, we wanted to be guided.
Yeah. Had a professional team.
You would have made it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, just not to agonise over this or that. It was always our choice, but it was just like, look, I think it would be good if you did it this way for these reasons, And so it really took a lot of the stress out of it. They say how selling your house can be one of the most stressful experiences in your life, but.
It wasn't
because
a huge stress.
because I think the information was always there. There was always follow-up. There was always return of phone calls. We knew exactly what they were doing. The ads were there when they say they were going to be. They were always up at the standard that we wanted. We haven't talked about the internet, the pages, the photographs, all that sort of stuff. Were excellent. So yeah,
it was a relief when it was all over.
Absolutely.
But it was a really enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't stressful at all.
And also because
it was, but
because also we got the good outcome.
If
we didn't get the good outcome, it wouldn't have been we wouldn't look back on it as positively as we do.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And you gave it a chance. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
The goal of Forbidden Fruit is to accumulate the number of buyers ready to see the property before you make it formally available. And this involves following a well-trodden path, now. I've been doing this for about 5 years, where you have certain strategies, the sort of strategies that I wouldn't talk about on videotape to the wider world, but I'm happy to sit down with people and discuss. They are without doubt a competitive advantage for Brock Harcourts at Semaphore, but they're also a great advantage for anyone we're selling property for. Forbidden fruit works with all methods of sale. It doesn't matter whether it's auction or private treaty for sale with a price, or whether it's tender. They all benefit from this approach. It's something that's tagged on to the front of your normal marketing campaign. It doesn't cost anything significantly more, perhaps $200 at the most, but the effect that it has is so far and away better than the normal approach to selling a property that when people follow that path, they get great results.